Communication Officer or Hornamo and Chichin Como and Anopay. Baba Mando Bokode. Sunyane Bokode.
Oh, you may know Baba my opportunity now, sir.
You who are not dum Yahoya pa na ye anano me shu bia or chiche blame no or si o a prayer mantem for omutimede buy asante mantem the buy yara ukopie mu obuno ne mpatemu a wo se na nye kora anti ehon so ndcgc ti de bebre firi mo nsam
yo they didn't go and check it ma when was chief for na was system of focus no kwa ni so omuji omuji 11 ni one dey ga one
hey
nina yes because the factors in a door and then fact finding committee no party na house or member when they come we tell them exactly what because they move I wrote letters. Most of us wrote letters upon letters on certain key issues. But you see, what has happened indeed. Maybe I catch there was a tsunami across the country. Can you imagine? Even a certain region, we lost some seeds that we shouldn't have. So it tells you, sir, something really went wrong. It's a rudimentary thing we call very bad. But as a party, that is why you have power. Professor Michael Quay, who owned him, he has been in the party since it was founded. This is a man that understands the party and its dynamics. Also, support him. So these are people who are vexed, well versed in knowledge. I'll make me assist. I'm analyzing. Because I am telling you, say one day you could be ditro. When you have to but we understand this that the Omaduno Oma who party no more to the sense that how people behave in the party. And so I am sure that they can see through anybody who will be lying. Somebody may know what platforms. So you see that we have somebody say a Juma community and I did it even though I didn't have resources to prosecute my thing. I used my own resources. Yes. I used my own resources.
Wow.
To help the party and to prosecute my campaign. We call, about 34 electoral areas, 121 communities in Sunyani East. But there are project here, me kofa the video na it is me. I found everything. Me call one-on-one radio, me and a. So you can imagine anything that I did under me masoye. Me better. But you see, eventually, you can't blame anybody. But what went wrong has gone wrong. The year tie and say, you know, the men look when they before and I empty before the BMP, don't know empty. So, that number now, we were looking at about 116,000 turnout. We actually need to better by 64,000.
Hey!
Yes.
Over 100,000 and you pass 64,000 per buy.
So, the statistics is that NDC traditionally, Munya 8,000 in Sudan East. It means 52,000. It means 54,000.
Yeah.
Since I know that the ending candidate now 34,000. And clearly, what is the Carabin free and Mukotomo Monka?
All candidates in say.
But I think 22,000.
Okay.
So clearly, you can see, you can imagine. The across. But we are committed to rectifying the problem. The committee will go into it and discuss the issues.
Okay.
Now me up the remedies going forward.
Young Shemra Sebedja Fia or write up and I'm so may afro and nano pay. Minority leader on for Alexander Afenyo Markins Abaso. Sir, why are the
minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markins. In fact, I'm afraid the micro
minority, yes.
But these are men and women who have demonstrated within these few days that they are just up for the job. They are on top of issues. We are giving them a run for their money. In fact, Afenyo Markin is leading a team that will transform the face of Parliament, even with the strength or with our numbers. So it is not easy to have 88 parliamentarians and yet you take on 180 something majority as if you are of equal numbers and not easy. The psychology and is it the issues they raise where committee anymore even though majority ni chama and yen agents so bully Afenyo Marcus and minority no. He always finds his way. And he tells himself, this is Ghana, it's for all of us. And you see, the questions are all to the man. Questions are a boy in Nara. And that is why I commended him. And I was also quick to add and say, let's say you have your markings. The Almighty Okuja to somewhat Okuja Tabla, honorable. The finance empire appear before the committee. The MHR free majority for some man, a minority for the man, bisa question, crab, bona, the American say. Yenche Okuja Tabla, Nega Padia, 1 year over the years. Emudi in a year, my Japadia. Now, quite mention of us, because Uro Kuja Tabla, Kobianka, some more being in Jakarta. But the only government Lysia Sasakwama Okuja to say morally not right. Now we are MP or then call Facebook. Echo Kase Auto, a cantonment as a CB, just about a little over 1.6 billion as 160,000 Ghana cedis. So we didn't know.
Chimswa do MP no.
But this was legally procured. Yes, why should a parliamentarian buy? But Oshaya. Afenyo Marcus did a very wonderful job with Mutaka Mubarak and Yura. Honorable Harun Edishi. These are two people I really respect in the NDC. Honorable Harun Edishi and Honorable Mutaka Mubarak. I can tell you that in many cases they are honest. In many cases they are honest. And Obisa Yewa. Honorable Harun Edishi, what he was saying to cantonment Hobari. What's that? I said, no. I buy a assassin out of I. And you just say, I mean, okay, say, Convolution, see a grand dear. Every BMP need to acquire higher than the if anything, NDC, MPA, honorable energy. But he admitted, say, and your bonnet say, I buy a castle, Mensa Sini, private people net him better. Oh, no, so no, bet me I told you, if you know what me up by parliament, no, yeah, to my born innocent. Or be betting me a castle morally, he doesn't think, say, I was so much. Nippon won a case by what master. And he has to be sure Uramuta Kamubarak, also fear our cantonment. Where they now say, I buy assassin, I'm in some toy. So, even and an oral team led by Honorable Okuja Tabla unpublished Sanko Foreign, including himself. Okuja Tabla. I am waiting for the day. Mubi will say, Krano or you see in Aya Abandia. Mubi will say, Okuja Tabla and such a one Krenaya Abandia. Should we say, Nesanti Okuja to Abokrono or corrupt? Because we have copies.
So acquire properties illegally. You need to be any.
Then the man is saying that Obiso acquire illegal. What on Facebook portraying as though it was corruptly possessed.
And to say nipa ne feel is they are working in Yano Kra wagun hu fia. I think say legal remedies or
boy. So you crafting no. And yes wagun hu fia. Politics is about perception. Okuya to actually say wow buying at the about whether legally or illegally they are pursuing it. And indeed,
Munim dia monso monfa dia nto abonten say ahasa asi I was saying Tony say ono akwa akoton far less intino
enunti na me sira yewura Afenyo Marcus ni mo do chair me enunti na me sira ne say he should put the questions before Okuja Tabla. And we are expecting you to see that. You know, no, some go on. Obiba, we never found a chance to respect to see some joy. Also, they are not publishing in there. So, they wouldn't be ODA party or young white man, LGBTQ, maybe. But I don't know they are not publishing in India. All of which I am calling on the minority to ask them the most important questions are about Wobia.
Because who be finish the minority with it. No na fako ma wo we be out in Timu Krata na what they are down.
No, this is not something that I have not done. But I want to invite your participation into publishing it. You know what I'm saying? Because after publishing this, a lot of people have indicated that they'll be following the program to actually follow what will happen. But that's what I'm saying. So we have it. No, not two ways about it. And I also know some majority chairperson about preventing the questioning from being done. But Afenyo Marcus will overcome that particular challenge. The minority will hold them to their word. If you are saying, Okujato, that someone has procured government property and for that matter is corrupt, Okujato, any property you have, we have it. And we will make sure that we present it before him.
Okay,
we are doing so through the minority.
Yes.
Because we know that when it comes to questioning, the cross-examination, the interrogation, he's number one.
Okay. Enti me enru ho na afi so oye lawyer enti no e back cross examination ni ade dia oye ade but when so no e vetting when cross examination e vetting
vetting is just ask the person's questions upon his competence.
Yes.
Upon his, and then you can also assess his credibility. So for me, it is a cross-examination way, because if you want to establish someone else's credibility, you need to be able to be vexed in cross-examination.
But in cross-examination, you can put it to the person at times. So to know, I'll say, I put it to you, sir. You've been this, but in vetting, you can't do that.
But here, and for the market to make I suggest to you that this particular property, even though it belongs to the state, it was legally acquired. You can put it that way. Suggest or put it to you, and they use suggest instead of put it to you. Put it to you, more friends and more courtly.
Yeah. But be more.
Suggest you, even though it is. But I believe, say, every vetting is as good as anybody being subjected to cross-examination.
Okay.
Because it will establish your credibility, it will establish your competence. And it will unearthing things that if you are lying under oath. Because if you before you get into the dock, you swear. Is that not true? And yet, people still lie. And indeed, if you lie before the voting committee, it is also equivalent to committing perjury. Is that not so? Same as in the court. So I am confident that what is going to happen, even though the majority will try to block us, we will ask the salient questions and Okujato will answer them.
Okay. And let's wait and see. But Bimu say ayana problem one who says halfway ministers in the MPC. Omunya sa property to bra woma ban ewo pa. And on the basa I say omu take advantage of the fact to say oma ban wo pa incumbency. Any position now womu kita as members of parliament, any ministers to the detriment of Ghanaians in general.
But no, one say, if I'm saying, Obi a guilt free, sir, I don't have a problem. What mean I would tell me? Okay, seminar, I don't have a problem. You have a position, but I'm saying, sir, it's going to make a bit matter a conflict of interest because I'm not buying what immunity. And you bet me, I am right. Bet me a block on Adian, and then you're done it. Yeah, Mrana block. What besides that question? You have every right to ask. But could you talk black? Who is the beneficiary of the same thing? I am legal. He is the one that is so now he is claiming to be highly moral. It is Okujato that I have problems with. Because Okujato, respectfully, he will be our benefit throughout his life. Through this particular means. This is not a man that is supposed to be raising the questions. You can raise them. And you have a legitimate point. And that is why Ora Mahama so say, Obayan say he will criminalize any effort of any government official of purchasing government property. Yes, I know this. This is one of the promises. Yes, I know, guys. I know, kind. Even if when it's a before ex-Russia any Article 71 office holder or so by General year to yes, I know. And he has said him so much my sign a boy in a point so but not my idea. Say so be what by more. And this year man that opportunity to manage it but this has been there. Okay. And it is Emramuno in Tiamra. Morally, it might not be that good. Said Yoshikano. But Okujato a beautiful beneficiary of this particular thing. So such a person will now try to drag or denigrate the image of people. No, only yes and a two. And then I'm betting you feel in the 20 or a hypocrite, respectfully.
Young train vetting committee knowing now young shed the BP. Me sure say be a hint why? Awakaya Medasi Papa. Sunyani is Npp Communication Officer. I don't know. Or say Honorable Samuel Okujato Black or committee no anymore. He is trusting the minority side and they say on boy on him because osusu se nneoma wo ne ho nipa ba ko a wako atia se oman for toto oman no nsa if it turns out to say ono so ato oman na asase bi pende a ene
but why are they not publishing up to now they made those claims but they've not been able to
but
publish.
If once upon yes and
they've not been able to publish and he himself has denied those claims severally said
until let's see say be
evidence and I'm not why instructing the lawyers at some point to take action against those who
be averting the time BBC be PD and he's one person was also fighting National Cathedral
sir
and he's one person so was fighting your foreign affairs ministry maybe omo ya enye kama waste ni nyina wo kase also issue be no
sponsoring a private members bill preventing ministers and MPs not to buy state property or state whatever. And so I'm not sure say what talk or manager Padia Pen he will be fighting this by because on no even if Wayebi da no who say enya the papa